Hello everybody, welcome to English 125. I'm your instructor Patrick Vogelpohl. This is my lovely home. I'm recording this at night while my wife and two boys are asleep, and I just wanted to go through the syllabus with you and also give you a chance to see what I look like as opposed to just seeing my face somewhere on our blackboard, which we'll get to. I think this will be the last video probably where you have to see my dopey face, but we'll get through it. So I'm going to do for you now is I'm going to walk through the syllabus with you. So what you could do is pull up your copy of the syllabus or print it and follow through with me as I go through it. Deal? Good. I like it too. Hang on. Let's find the syllabus. And if I'm looking around like this, I'm just looking for a file. So fear not. Oh, loading. It's loading. Okay. So first page, very simple. There's my name. There's my email. Office hours are as needed. Let me know when you want to meet. I'm happy to meet on campus. We can Skype. We can talk. We can email. I love talking to my students. So hit me up, as they say in the streets of Napa. Books, Current Issues and Enduring Questions, edited by Barnett and Badeau. Great readings. We're going to do a bunch of readings out of those. 13 Days by Robert F. Kennedy. Yes, that Robert F. Kennedy. And a ton of handouts, a ton of web links, videos, stuff like that. You're going to see a bunch of stuff for me on Blackboard that isn't out of our textbook. It's not out of 13 Days. Course description, there it is in writing. It's staring right at you as you gaze upon the syllabus. You're going to learn to think better. You're going to learn to think more critically. You're going to learn to see through nonsense. You're going to learn to see that just because something's printed, that doesn't mean it's any good. You're going to learn to see that just because something's on the radio or on the internet or in film or in television doesn't make it good. And you're going to see all the ways in which really smart people fall short when it comes to thinking critically. And you're going to learn to see how people do really well when it comes to thinking critically. It is by far one of the most interesting courses I've ever taught. And I've been doing this for a long time. I love teaching 125. So you're going to do a bunch of writing. It transfers, though, to the CSU and UC system. SLOs are right there. You're going to like it. Trust me. If you need accommodations due to any sort of disability, please let the school know as soon as possible. Go to the learning services in the library. It's called the LLRC, I believe. Let's get you all the accommodations you need. If you're diagnosed, it's legal. We have to give you the appropriate accommodations. And if you think you have a learning disability, go get checked out, because even while you're being diagnosed, you can sometimes get accommodations, such as extra time on tests, sometimes note takers, things like that. If you want to meet with me about it, please do. I keep all that information confidential. Your grade is almost all essays. So you have 5 essays, which count for 70% of your grade, and 30% is class participation. Your first essay is 2 pages. It's incredibly simple. If you just do it earnestly and get it done on time, you should do fine. It's basically a self-examination of you as a critical thinker and what you think makes you good at it and what you think you can get better at. And I'll have some readings and some notes for you to look at before you start writing. Second paper is a logical fallacy paper, where you're actually going to use bad logic to make a bad argument, just so you can see how easy it is to make an essay that looks polished and looks professional and classy and have it be built on a house of sand. Essays 3 and 4 are straight analysis of texts. I'll give you a couple things to read. You tell me how they work, tell me how they don't work. You'll probably be doing some integration with outside sources as well. It might not just be your thoughts entirely driving that paper. You might be using a couple outside sources as well. And then the fifth essay is 7-pager, and that is 20% of the grade. It's the final paper. That's a compare and contrast between a few texts, maybe by the same author, to see what sort of tools she or he uses in thinking critically and persuading an audience, and some tools they don't use well. So it's fun, though. You're going to like it, I promise. If you got through 120 or its equivalent, you're going to be fine. You're so smart. I can tell just by looking at you in a fake internet way. Late work, anything submitted more than 24 hours late earns an automatic full grade deduction. Rewrites, you can rewrite one of our first 4 essays for a higher grade, just one. And it's due after I send you the first grade for the first iteration of that paper. Plagiarism, welcome to English 125, don't do it. If I catch you, you're going to go down in a bad way. It will be bad. Plagiarism is the worst thing you can do as an academic. It's often unintentional. You get sort of your rhetorically or figuratively, you'll get your hand slapped the first time. Second time, it's unintentional. We need to have a talk to make sure you really understand MLA citation, documentation, how to cite paraphrases even. Make sure you know how to cite quotes, obviously, and do a works cited page. If you need help with essays, for the love of God, please come to me. I love helping students write essays. That's why I have this job. So just ask me, and I'll help you. And if you want to go to someone else, let me know, and I'll help you find a tutor. Don't go to some mystery friend or some online source, which is bogus, okay? Class participation. If you just do this, you will probably get all 30 points. If you just do the work and try hard. You will have to do this week a 150-word introductory post on our Blackboard page. There'll be instructions for that online today, probably another video, or sometime later this week. It is easy. You will be fine. We have to have phone meetings, or a Skype session, or an in-person, face-to-face conference for essays 2, 3, and 5. We have to meet, because those are the ones that are going to be trickier, and we want to make sure that you are off on the right foot on those. 5 points for every conference you make. You'll have a grammar and punctuation quiz worth 5 points. If you do very well, you'll get all 5 points. If you get somewhere in the middle, you'll get middle ground grade. If you do poorly, you'll probably get a hug from me, a virtual hug, and I'll make you do it again. And an MLA quiz. It's where you prove to me that you know this stuff. You know how to cite outside sources and not get in trouble. Let's see. If you want to earn no points for class participation and possibly fail the class, harass a classmate online. So you will fail if you harass someone online, a classmate, because of their gender, race, sexuality, class, ethnicity, religion, looks, or size. And I'm just reading down on my syllabus as I say that. Just don't do it. And if we do any work collaboratively online in groups, just be friendly, be kind. If I have to pull you aside online or an email, say, hey, that was kind of mean, just listen to me. People are pretty sensitive. So you just want to be incredibly nice without too many exclamation points and happy faces and hearts and emoji. How to learn online. If you haven't done it before, check into our Blackboard about every 3 days or 3-4 times a week. Whatever's more convenient for you, depending on your state of anxiety. You can check it every day if you want. And just make sure you're on task. Make sure you've done everything that's listed. I'll be shooting another video and getting it to you soon. Same time you probably get this video on how to navigate our page. So just do what that says to do. Whatever our assignments are on our Blackboard page, just do it. You'll be fine. Do not take days off. You're going to say to yourself, I'm going to take a couple days off from English. Don't do it. 2 days turns into 3, turns into 4, and then you have paper due and you haven't done anything, or you have a conference with me and you're not prepared, and you're going to bluff your way through it, and I'm going to know. So just stay on top of everything. Got it? Good. If your computer breaks, make sure your work's saved on a cloud, on a USB drive, on Google Docs, so you can access it and get to campus somehow, or get to Kinko's or someone else's house and do your work there. You probably want to bookmark the URL for Blackboard as well, so you can get to it in case the Napa Valley College website crashes. Bottom line, I totally want you to pass. Now, what separates the best students from the really good? The best students have incredible, impeccable attention to detail throughout the entire semester. Not only is every assignment on time, all their work is excellent, but all their sentences are clear. Every comma is in place. They are kind to one another. They're kind to me without being, a suck up. So their attention to detail is excellent. That's what separates A's from B's. Guarantee. So if you want to know how to get an A, you do every essay very well. Make sure all the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed, and you'll be fine. Make sure everything is cited correctly that needs to be cited, and you'll be A-okay. Course schedule, looks like your first paper is due the end of week 2. Your second paper is due week 6, which is the week of September 22nd. Your third paper is due October 20th. Fourth paper is due November 17th, and the last one's due on the last day of our class, which will be December 15th, 2014. But that's it, folks. My goal is to help all of you do as well as you can in this course. If you can ace this course, I'd love to help you do that in any way I can that is both legal and ethical. And let's throw in moral as well. So be good, stay out of trouble, more work coming your way, get it done. Good luck, everybody. Now I gotta find the button, get out of here, which is always a bit awkward. How do I stop this thing? How? Please tell me how. Oh, there it is. Bye.